So in this video, we have it set up so when we connect, we can see ourselves in the lobby. The host can see that we've joined by filling up the player list, and same thing with other clients that are already connected. Now we need a way to remove ourselves from that lobby. So what my plan is to have a variable on the client that is only known to the server, so it's not going to be replicated or anything like that, but it is going to be kind of our index in the server. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new public function, do void set player index, and what we're going to do is uint8 index. Then we're going to create a getter function, so it's going to return a uint8 get player index, and it's going to return it. So in our protected section, I want to do uint8 player first, yeah, just player index. That'll work. By default, I'm going to set it to 0 in the constructor. And in set player index, simply going to do player index equals index. And in get player index, we're just going to return player index. Like so. Now in the host beacon object and on client connected, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to cast it because I need it again. And after we add it, I'm going to do client set player index. The index is going to be this. Let me just fix what we're casting from. So what I'm going to do is uint8 index and set it equal to this here. And then we're going to convert index to a string instead. So that way it just cleans it up and we have a variable called index. So we're going to pass into set player index is obviously index. So now should have a function notify client disconnected, and we have the leaving client actor. So what we can do is again cast it. So we're going to cast leaving client actor to our Nazi zombie beacon client type, and we're going to get the index. So uint8 index equals client get player index. Then we want to do lobby info dot player list dot move at, and what we're removing is the index. So we're moving at index. And then once it's disconnected, we call update client lobby info. And I want to update it myself as well on the host. So once the player is removed, we should see him being removed from the lobby. Hopefully anyways. There we go. Let's launch 2 clients. I'm actually going to do a third one. All right, host and player 1. All right, so that's still a little bugged, I guess. But we might be able to see it working on the third, hopefully. There's player 1, player 2. I'm going to disconnect. Now we just have host and player 1. And it updated on the server as well. So we know that there is a little bug. that we got to fix. I want to reconnect. Yeah, so when we connect, we're not seeing it on the server. Yeah, so we are the server, just confirming. So let's fix that. So on client connected. Oh, I may have accidentally cut this instead of copied. So I want to paste that back there and on client connected. I didn't realize that I did that. So anyways, this should fix it. And I want to close down the editor because it's not even, hot reload's not even registering anyways. So I have 3 clients loading up. Yeah, screw it. Let's make it 4. Host the game on 1. Connect on that guy. Connect on that guy. Host player 1, player 2. They're all seeing it. Connect on the 4th. Host player 1, 2, 3. Host 1, 2, 3. They're all seeing that as accordingly. And okay, just making sure that this one's a client. We can tell by going to game settings, and if this is all empty, it means we're the client. So I'm going to leave. Now we see host player 1 and player 3 on all of these. So that means player 2 left. So when I reconnect, I should be player 2 again. Or player 3 actually. 0, 1, yeah, 3. Because it's going by the size. So we now have our way of disconnecting from the server, and it removes our entry from the our array as well here, and it updates on the clients and the server accordingly, and pretty much when it happens, which is what we want. So we now have connecting and leaving of players and an indication telling us that that has happened. So we are on a very good setup there. So now that that's done, we can move on to the next thing, which I have no idea what that is yet. But either way, I'll see you then.